2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. It's the East All-Stars facing the West All-Stars. And it's the West All-Stars to start out. A look at the starting group for the East All-Stars. They've got Embiid. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Tatum. And it's Young. And it's Morant in at the point. Now, here's DeRozan. Curry fires from way outside. Offensive rebound. Jokic with the bucket.
You know, when Jokic gets his hands on an offensive rebound, it's too late to try to stop him. He doesn't waste too many second chance opportunities.
Embiid kicks to Morant. There's the drive. And finished off by Morant.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Tatum, no good.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Giannis passes to LeBron. Curry kicks to DeRozan. And the pass to James. Shot clock at 5. Over Wiggins. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
East ball.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in.
Hey, hands up! Watch the pick!
LeBron against Tatum. Inside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Western All-Stars ball.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the West All-Stars. Here's Curry with the 3. And the 3 ball is good.
Anytime Curry gets a look from deep, he's letting it fly. And he's probably knocking it down, too.
Morant against Jokic. And that one's good. Morant's got his second basket.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Embiid. And Embiid with the block.
Incredibly light-footed at 7 feet tall. Embiid can cover a lot of ground defensively.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great sendback.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
Assisting.
Curry's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Morant passes to Embiid. It's Morant with the drive. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And that's now 6 points for Ja Morant. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the West All-Stars. It's a 3-point game. James outside. Curry with it. He's got 5. To the middle. And Jokic slams it in.
You know, you never know what Jokic is going to do because he's so unpredictable when he's working in the screen and roll.
Here's Young. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I briefly spoke with Coach Monty Williams. I asked him how hands-on he was planning to be, and he said, not much. He told me it's fun to coach these guys to see what I can generate out of certain matchups, but that's more the exception than the rule. I think I'll be as much of a spectator as anyone. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Yeah, the easy hoop assisted by Allen that time. He's developed a nice passing game.
Middleton outside. And the rejection by James. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it.
Two minutes remaining in the first.
Outside, Levine. 5 to shoot. Pass to Towns. Over Mitchell.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Not one second chance bucket allowed. That is finishing off good defense.
1:39 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Ball. It's rebounded by Paul. Down low, Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
Paul is so gifted at creating for his teammates. I mean, he's just got a special knack, and it's one that's been honed over years and years of playing. He really does work hard to get everybody involved.
Now, here's Ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Levine's shot is off. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Stolen by Ball. Paul against Middleton. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Shot from 12. They get the rebound. Gobert. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Now, here's Mitchell. James looking it over. Mitchell against Gobert, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And you got to clog up those lanes. Mitchell just explodes to the rim when he gets to that launching pad.
Here's Levine, and the layup's good off the glass.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. That shot off. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the West All-Stars. They're up by 5. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from the West All-Stars, what's your take so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Darius Garland is out there with Fred VanVleet. Then it's Butler. Then there's Allen. And it's Mitchell in at the 3. So that's the West All-Stars 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Mitchell. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. Gobert against Butler. VanVleet kicks to Garland. Mitchell outside. From about 19 feet. And that one goes long. Booker against Butler. On the wing, Booker. The feed to Middleton. Shoots over Van Vliet. It's rebounded by the West. To the left wing. There's Garland. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Middleton. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make. He is 1 for 4.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now, here's Garland. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Murray looking around. Levine inside the three-point line. Garland with the rebound.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Well, they're passing to Garland. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Now it's a 5-point West All-Star lead.
Really well done there by Butler on the pass. He's a guy who demands the best from himself and the best from his teammates.
Allen against Booker. Over Allen. That shot, no good. Now the West All-Stars the other way. The drive by Mitchell. Good on the shot.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Middleton against Mitchell. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut back down to 5 as they get the points there from Levine. Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Jokic, he's checked in for Allen. Giannis comes in for Butler. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And Doncic is subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. The East making a switch. Young's checked in. Doncic with the steal. To the wing on the left. Here's Jokic. Great D that time from Tatum. It's Young on the wing to the paint. From 10 feet out. No good off the back of the rim.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have.
And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his first foul. Curry's checked in for Garland. And so here are the West All-Stars. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
Boy, DeRozan showing you good recognition there. Saw the gap in the defense and fired the pass to the wide open man. Doesn't get much better than that.
Now, here is Young. Here he goes. Yep, it counts. Young's got his second bucket.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that.
Curry passes to Jokic. DeRozan against Wiggins. And DeRozan kicks to Antetokounmpo. Jokic. And the rejection by Embiid. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Just 5 to shoot. Antetokounmpo passes to Curry. Doncic from deep three-point land. And he starts out with the miss in this one. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. Watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks. Here's Embiid, following the basket by Stephen Curry. Morant against Curry, and it's Morant missing.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Now, here's Jokic. It's over Morant. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. The West All-Stars making the switch here. Hall's checked in. And then for the East, Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Joel Embiid. And it's ball in for Morant. Here's Curry. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
You know, at close range, Curry has a plethora of shots. You simply can't allow him to get those looks.
And taken away by Paul. To the inside. Towns with the steal. Young with the ball. Now defended by Jokic. And slam dunk by Tatum.
The steal, then right into the fast break. Towns with excellent awareness for his age. Very mature player despite being a young buck.
Now here's Jokic. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. Fader on the way. East grabs the miss.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Tatum against Curry. The kick out to Ball. The three-pointer, no good. With 1 on the clock. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. West All-Stars lead by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
From the get-go, it was the West All-Stars who came out strong. Their lead at one point was up to 7, and they had some real nice momentum going. Well, for the West All-Stars, Kenny, how'd you see it?
It's all...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for the East All-Stars, Joel Embiid out there with Tatum. And it's Young. Then there's John Morant. And it's Wiggins in at the 3 spot.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter. I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
Goes up to the stripe. Morant. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Assist goes to
Morant's got 8.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the West All-Stars. Leading by 5. Curry deciding where to go with it. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And here is Tatum. Driving to the basket. The shot, no good.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Here's Jokic. And Embiid pulls it down. Jokic has gone 2 for 7, struggling a bit.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
You know, one reason Giannis has won Defensive Player of the Year is his agility and mobility. He can stay in front of guys and stay connected to shooters, too. So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
DeRozan against Young. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Young. Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. for the West. Allen's checked in for Jokic. Jimmy Butler comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Garland in for Stephen Curry. A big group substitution here for the East. Gobert, he's checked in for Embiid. Chris Middleton comes in for Jason Tatum. Levine's checked in for Wiggins. And it's Booker in for Young. No good from Booker. Inside, here's Allen, and slam dunk by Allen.
How about that, throwing it down? Allen loses energy and teammates feed off of it.
Booker up top. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Mitchell. Garland, the pass to Butler. Great D that time from Middleton.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's Morant. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Jimmy Butler.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
And he makes the first, but misses the second.
Oh, amazing to see someone go from unrecruited to potential MVP someday. That's been John Morant's trajectory.
James, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Levine's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. It's stolen by Gobert. On the wing, Booker, covered by Mitchell. Kick out to Levine. Back to Booker. The pass to Levine. Clock at 6. Over James. It's rebounded by the West. LeBron's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Morant against Allen. Fires from 14. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the paint, here's Butler. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
Levine, an outstanding athlete. He's got a tremendous burst to the hoop.
Levine against LeBron. He kicks it to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
LeBron passes to Allen. 40 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Mitchell. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Mitchell's got the lead up to 12 now for the West All-Stars. Now Morant. He's got 9. Booker outside. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Middleton can't get it to go.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And so it's the West All-Stars enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And so James will bring it up for the West All-Stars. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Antetokounmpo out there with LeBron James. And there's Jared Allen. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Curry in at the 1. So that's his on the floor for the West All-Stars. And the rejection by Embiid. Tatum dishes the ball. Wiggins outside. Embiid finds Young. Releases. West All-Stars with the rebound. Allen's got his 6th rebound on the night. DeRozan against Ball. DeRozan passes to LeBron. Out to DeRozan. Rebound by the East All-Stars. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Tatum deciding where to go with it. 5 on the clock. It's stolen by DeRozan. James outside. Poked loose. Young with the steal. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Kicks it to Ball. Pass to Embiid. Shot clock at 6. Back to Ball. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Ball's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the East All-Stars. Curry passes to Allen. Good D by Embiid. Young with no one around. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Jokic has checked in for the West. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Okay, David, thanks. It's stolen by DeRozan. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Curry. Giannis against Ball. Outside for Curry. Off target with his 3.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Tatum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Jokic.
Well, Tatum is everything you want in a star. I mean, he's a talented player, surely. But more importantly, I think, is he's humble and hungry, and he's deeply invested in the team's success.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Ball against Curry. Over to the wing. Now, here's Jokic. Not a lot of room. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off target with the jump hook.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Curry with the bounce pass. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Passes to Jokic. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Wiggins kicks to Embiid. Right wing. Ball with a wide open look. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
I do not know if there's a more confident family in the NBA. Ball wants the ball when it matters most.
Here's Curry. No good that time. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Kumbo against Tatum. And the rejection by Giannis. James the pass to Jokic. He feeds it to DeRozan. Jokic trying to free himself up. And DeRozan at the basket on the assist by Jokic. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the West All-Stars.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Stephen Curry.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
And Tatum continues to evolve before our eyes, showing excellent leadership by knocking down these clutch shots.
Here's Curry. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
In draft night 2009, Stephen Curry falls to Golden State at the 7th spot. Since that moment, the Warriors franchise and the league have never been the same.
Wiggins passes to Tatum. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Jokic.
And Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact while he's going up for a shot.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 2 here. And so Tatum nails them both.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
Out to DeRozan. Here's James. Good.
Well, they're having major trouble dealing with LeBron.
He's with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Tatum dishes to Embiid. It's in! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Laces one from 3.
And you know Curry loves these moments. The passion, the energy. What a shot.
And the East All-Stars call time here. They're trailing by 4. There's 25 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's Young. Outside Tatum. Embiid trying to break loose. Tatum no good. And they go to the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
Jokic taking 2 shots.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
Tatum, that's for 2. They get it back. On the wing, Wiggins puts up a 3. And James pulls it down. And so they foul intentionally.
Joel Embiid. 2nd personal foul. 3rd team foul. Shooting for West All-Stars, LeBron James. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
You know, it's really been fun watching LeBron evolve his game over the years, and being a fellow Northeastern Ohio guy, I take pride in what he's been able to do. He always seems to find a way to maximize his effectiveness on the floor and adapt to whatever he needs to adapt to be outstanding.
So it's the West All-Stars picking up the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.